The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Did you see this? This was the day after. I guess it was Thursday of last week, or maybe it was Wednesday. It was Wednesday of last week. Dinesh D'Souza's column. I forget where it ran. Dinesh D'Souza. I had just interviewed him for the Limbaugh Letter, the most widely read political newsletter in America. He's got his movie out. Dinesh D'Souza went over to Kenya and met with Obama's half-brother who lives in the hut, George Obama. Well, something happened. George Obama needed $1,000 for some medical emergency. He called Dinesh D'Souza. The president of the United States' brother called Dinesh D'Souza. He says George told Dinesh, you're the only guy I know I can call. His half-brother is president of the United States. His half-brother loves to run around and talk about, I am my brother's keeper, when he tries to quote the Bible. The president of the United States' own brother doesn't know how to reach him and wouldn't think to ask. And Dinesh writes about this. Obama's brother needed $1,000 to call Dinesh D'Souza. Dinesh gave him the money, and Dinesh tried to explain in a column why Obama will not help his brother. And Dinesh theorizes because his brother's not a socialist. That's what I'm summarizing it, but essentially Obama doesn't like his brother because of political differences. And that's why it doesn't help him. Who cares what the reason is? This is inexplicable. And there was no reaction to this. I purposely waited all last week, all through the weekend. I wanted to find that's a bombshell of a story to me. I mean, even People magazine, I would think, get a little upset about that. The biggest socialist in the world, the guy who tried to tell us he's got the biggest heart, cares more about anybody than anybody else ever has, Barack Obama, his own brother, doesn't even try to call him for help. He's still living in a 6-by-9-foot hut and has to call a journalist for financial assistance. And that's not a story?
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.